Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And today, man, we're gonna be going over some more of the roster cuts. Some notable players have been cut that I just learned about, so I'm gonna give y'all the update like I do, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the intro started and let's get it cracking.
As a young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure you're tapping on the like and subscribe button. And if you can, please hit on the little notification bell so you get updated whenever I drop episodes like this one right here. If you didn't have your notifications on today, you missed a lot of information. I was dropping like crazy, right? A lot of crazy things happened with the Neil Farrell trade, with a lot of people get waived, cut, right, sent to the practice squad. But now we got some more information to go over. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get y'all updated on what's going on. First of all, our rookie right tackle, undrafted rookie right tackle, Dalton Wagner, will be going to the IR list, which effectively ends his season. So that's kind of disappointing for me. I really liked what I saw. Hopefully, it's something he can bounce back from and be ready for next season. But at the end of the day, he's done. They're shutting him down. He's on the IR list. Now, maybe it's a ploy to keep him, you feel what I'm saying? Because it still opens up a roster spot. So maybe that's something that we're looking at. But at the end of the day, looks like his season is done. Now, let's talk about the players who are getting waived. Now, bear with me as well because I'm getting some updates as we speak. So we might get some updates as I'm talking. But some notable players that have been waived that I have not talked about. Alex Bars was waived today as well. Okay, now keep this in mind. The whole 53-man roster is not out, but I'm just giving y'all the players that I have heard and I have got. So Alex Bars has been waived, released. We already know about Drake Thomas. Sincere McCormick is released as well. They waived him earlier as well. Natane Moody, another guy who is waived now. That's two guards right there that are waived, Natane Moody and Alex Bars. So what is this offensive line looking like? And so far, we ain't heard McClendon Curtis's name. Very interesting. Also, at the D tackle spot, Matthew Butler is also waived. So that is another one. Matthew Butler is waived. Now you see Matthew Butler gone off the D tackle room. You see Neil Farrell Jr. gone off the D tackle room. Makes it more intriguing for guys like Adam Butler and Nesta J. Silvera, along with Jerry Tillery and Bilal Nichols, right? So there we go. Also, I'm seeing some other things right here. We go. So bear with me. Like I said, we are getting updates as I'm doing this right now. Damn near should have went live, right? Okay. We're seeing that Duke Shelley and Tyler Hall as well were waived today and released. So those are another two notable names from the Raiders secondary that have been released and waived. I'm getting the update right now. Um, there we go. Yeah. Duke Shelley, Tyler Hall waived. So that's the next bit of updating news. Duke Shelley and Tyler Hall are now released and waived. And we kind of talked about this, right? Duke Shelley was not performing to the level that I thought he was going to perform at. Even when he got signed, everybody was really excited. But at the end of the day, he just never clicked on, right? He never got onto the defense. So now we're seeing him be released. Now, a move that intrigues me that I'm starting to see that Vinny Bonsignor tweeting right now. Jordan Meredith earned his spot. What fucking spot did he earn? This is just praise to him because at the end of the day he ended up getting the spot and he getting himself some bread. But that last performance was bad. I don't understand what that was. You know what I mean? But that's a guy who we're seeing make the roster. So as I'm seeing right now, our cornerback room is looking like Marcus Peters, Jacorian Bennett, Nate Hobbs, David Long Jr., and Amik Robertson. Now, Amik Robertson ends up slipping, right? Amik Robertson ends up slipping into the 53-man, it looks like. And, a lot of people are having issues with Shelley getting released over guys like, David Long Jr. and Amik Robertson. I can make the case, But at the end of the day, we saw him play primarily outside corner. He was not good enough for primary outside corner. And we have to think about this. They still have Brandon Faison, somebody who we have not seen, but somebody that's very under the radar that a lot of people aren't looking at. So Brandon Faison is still in play for the Raiders. Don't forget that. So as of right now, that is all the notable guys that I see coming across my screen that have been cut. But at the end of the day, some are not very surprising. But at the end of the day, some you're like, oh shit. So that's the depth going right now. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get updated when I drop episodes like this here. What time is it we looking at? It's 8:05. In about an hour, I will be going live with my guy Protect the Shield and the Ultimate Raider fan, right? We're going to be going live talking about the 53 man, probably getting into all sorts of activity. So whatever y'all got going on, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, go ahead, tap in with us, man. We're going to be getting it cracking, and I'm going to go live here on my show as well. So remember to tap all them buttons, and you know I keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young Cash App, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?